Have you ever noticed that the smartest people rarely look like they're trying to prove they're smart? No constant flexing. No need to dominate every conversation. No obsession with looking right all the time. Because real intelligence usually works in silence. It shows up in private habits, the things people do completely alone when nobody's watching. And if you consistently do these 6 things in private, your level of intelligence may be far rarer than you realize. Before we start, comment which habit hit you the hardest by the end of this video, and subscribe for more psychology deep dives that reveal how the human mind actually works. 1. You sit with uncomfortable questions without forcing an answer. Most people hate uncertainty. The second a difficult question appears, the brain rushes to grab the nearest explanation just to feel stable again. But highly intelligent minds do something different. They tolerate the discomfort of not knowing. If you've ever sat alone replaying a difficult question over and over without rushing to a conclusion, you're exercising something psychologists call epistemic patience, the ability to stay mentally open even when certainty would feel easier. And honestly, that's rare. 2. You argue against your own beliefs in your head. Most people use their private thoughts to reinforce their ego. They replay arguments they, 1, imagine themselves being right, and mentally protect their opinions at all costs. But genuinely intelligent people do the opposite. They build the strongest possible argument against themselves. They actively search for flaws in their own thinking. If you regularly challenge your own beliefs when nobody else is around, you're practicing something called active self-opposition, one of the core psychological traits behind deep critical thinking. Because intelligence isn't protecting your beliefs. It's being willing to destroy them if the evidence no longer holds up. 3. You study your own emotions instead of just reacting to them. Anybody can feel anger, jealousy, anxiety, or embarrassment. But very few people pause long enough to investigate why they felt it. If you find yourself alone analyzing your reactions like data, tracing emotional patterns back to specific fears, memories, or insecurities, you're practicing metacognition. That means your mind is observing itself while it thinks. And that ability separates reactive people from deeply self-aware ones. 4. You reinterpret your past instead of staying trapped inside it. Highly intelligent people constantly update the meaning of old experiences. You might suddenly realize a painful memory from years ago wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Or maybe someone you blamed for hurting you was dealing with struggles you couldn't see at the time. That mental restructuring is called cognitive flexibility. Your brain isn't just storing memories. It's reorganizing them as your understanding of life evolves. And honestly, that's one of the clearest signs of intellectual maturity. 5. You get deeply curious about things that don't benefit you. Most curiosity is transactional. People learn things for status, money, attention, or survival. But intelligent minds are often fascinated by subjects that offer absolutely no immediate reward. You randomly dive into psychology, astronomy, history, philosophy, human behavior, not because you need to, but because your brain genuinely wants to understand. That kind of curiosity is intrinsic. And psychology consistently links it to higher cognitive functioning and long-term intellectual growth. 6. You catch yourself mid-thought and willingly change direction. This one's huge. Most people commit to their first thought and emotionally defend it to the end. But intelligent people interrupt themselves internally. They notice flaws in their reasoning while they're thinking. If you've ever caught yourself halfway through an opinion and thought, "Wait, that actually doesn't make sense," and then adjusted your thinking without ego getting involved, that's real intellectual agility. And most people never fully develop it. Because true intelligence has never been about performance. It's not how smart you sound in public. It's not how many arguments you win. And it's definitely not how clever you appear online. Real intelligence is private. It's the quiet mental work your brain does when nobody is around to reward you for it. And if these 6 habits felt strangely familiar, there's a good chance your mind has been operating at a deeper level this entire time. You just never had the words to describe it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more psychology content about intelligence, human behavior, overthinking, and the hidden patterns behind the mind.